Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Pizza Technologies. Today we are going to be working with Virtualbox to install a virtual machine or a virtual operating system, specifically Linux. So here we go. I'm going to be opening Virtualbox. I'm going to create a new one. I'll be using Pear OS. A distribution based on Ubuntu. It's a 64-bit. I'm using 2 GB of RAM on it. I'm now going to create the virtual hard drive, and we will have the hard drive also. Once you have done that, you're not yet finished. You're now going to go to the settings and activate some things for it to start, because without them you will not exactly get the best results. So we'll move to the processor and we go to enable the PAE/NX and the nested VT and the MDV. Okay, and then we're going to press OK on that. Still go back to the settings so that those I have saved can still go back to the settings. Enable 3D acceleration and make sure the video memory is at the maximum, which is 128 MB for me. Okay, if you have all those you could put, but I really don't need them. And then here, right, you're supposed to save those first, and then the optical drive here is supposed to be having something. Therefore we're going to choose a disk file, where I believe mine is in there. Oh yes, here it is. This Pear Os Montrey. It is a beta version. Really nice operating system. And with that, I believe we're good to go. Let's try it out. As we wait, this is a new operating system. Let's see how it goes. As you can see, it is a KDE based operating system. We're going to put the full screen mode and to switch. Now that checks the file system, it checks the progress of the file system, all of it, into having a whole system created. I'm going to wait for it until it loads completely, and then we can get results. And to close this here, then we will have our operating system. Let's give it some time for it to load. So after the boot logo has appeared once, you wait for the welcome screen to appear. And as you can see, here is the welcome screen of Pear Os Montrey. This is an operating system based on Ubuntu, but is mimicking the Mac OS operating system. Here we go. Everything has loaded perfectly, as you can see. Now, this being an operating system, we just have to can use anything here. Chooses to come. There it is. So we have the location, just the usual setup, the usual Linux setup, where we now have to create whole disk. Say then we're going to put a password. Then we're going to go for the install. And so once this installation is finished, you will just go to finish, which is most likely the next button here, and it will restart as a fully fledged operating system running within the core here. Now let me try and go to settings. Even as it installs, so it is showing me signs of slowness. Let's try and go to the settings a bit. Now this is the settings. Let's go to the system information. This is Pear OS 12.0, the Montrey. To download it, I'll put a link in the description below. It has a KDE. It is a KDE Plasma system. KDE, the Plasma version is 5.21.2. The framework is 5.81. It has a Qt version of 5.15. The kernel version of that number that is there, 5.1. It is an OEM manufactured thing. It's a 64-bit operating system type. It has a graphics platform of X11. The hardware on my machine is an i5 6th gen, 2.4 GHz. We're using a 2 GB RAM on the virtual drive, and it has a graphics of SVG 3D. Well, as you can see, It is now finished installing, and now we're just going to do done and wait until it loads. It figures out that it's supposed to restart. It's now restarting. As you can see, we are now online. We're just waiting for it to load. Almost there. And yes, finally it has loaded. Now, as you can see, go to the launchpad, you will find that we have the softwares. See the theme switcher, we can go dark, we could even go auto. I believe dark should work by now. Okay, this operating system being a beta version, it has a bit some amount of lags here and there. But as for now, we can see that everything works perfectly. You can see that there is two sides. There is a player with a to-do list. This is basically, like I said, a Mac-like clone. It is basically an operating system by Ubuntu. It is based on Ubuntu, but it resembles a Mac. For the Mac users who want to move into Linux, this could be the best place to start your journey in a Linux environment, or even the Mac itself. But if you want to just move into another environment, this is most likely the best option for you. There are other Pear OSs. There is the Pear OS Catalina and the Pear OS Thicc. Thicc, not thick with CK, but thick with a double C. And yeah, it has a display, it has a storage. Software has no warranty for now. They support, there is this also coming soon. Now, if we touch Pear, it will bring the voice recognition software of this specific operating system. You can see it looks like Siri completely. Let's go. The Pear store will give you just the Ubuntu App Store. There is the maps, there is the address books, the files. If you click the files, it will open for you the files, just the files, exactly as it is. This is the Finder. The Finder comes here. It's the same thing really. The Launchpad should give you a calculator, the gambas. Everything that you need is basically inside this operating system. The software update. And yeah, my take for this operating system specifically is it's a nice start for anyone. If it's basic operating system, a basic operating system from Linux where you can just do your programming and lightweight stuff, this is the best for you. This works awesomely for you. Yeah, thank you. Have a great evening, and I shall catch you tomorrow. Let us shut this down first. Shut down.